So recently everybody's kind of throwing their 2 cents in and their opinions about left-hand path unification and unifying all satanic organizations under one umbrella with a central organized, structure, leadership, hierarchy, whatever. And I just want to throw my 2 cents in here. Basically, I'm against it. I think it's kind of retarded. I don't think it's practical. I don't think it'll work. And I really don't see the need to, actually. People have brought up that, in case maybe there's a need to focus all of our attention and memberships or numbers, and in case there's like some modern day witch hunt that's around the corner or whatever. And I personally think about that. I think it's kind of stupid to do that if that's the case, because one, being under an umbrella when the witch hunt comes is the last place I'm going to be. I'm going to be so far away from you fuckers. I'm going to blend into the fucking background. So I'm not going to want to wear the same color shirt and target on it that everybody else does. So for me, I think that's stupid. Basically, the left-hand path has always been a loosely structured cabal of individuals. So, and it's worked so far. And people have said that it hasn't worked. It's stagnant, whatever, this and that. I don't really see it that way. I think it works best that way, actually. I think it's intended to be that way, to not herd all of us together and march to the same tune. And it's not practical. I can't see or imagine how it would actually happen. By nature, Satanists are independent. They don't generally collectively organize and herd together. So I just, good luck with that. If you guys want to do it and you think it's possible, I just don't see it. I kind of see left-hand path organizations and groups as kind of being different colored temples with the same foundations. Because basically, our philosophy-wise and our ideology is fairly similar to each other, with little differences. But for the most part, our goals and our fundamental philosophy is the same. So, we tend to get along, with the exception of a few that bicker back and forth, and want to compare dick sizes and stuff. But other than that, it seems like it does just fine. So, yeah, you can count me out. I just don't see it. And also, people have brought up about organizing political movements and stuff like that. Getting our numbers together to influence things. And honestly, if you think about it, there's probably less than 100,000 people, left-hand path individuals in the world. That's about my guess, and that includes everybody: the Luciferians, theistic Satanists, Lavey Satanists, whatever. 100,000 people. It's probably closer to 50. But either way, it's not a significant enough number to have any real political movement. Besides, everybody hates Satanists. Why would we want to openly identify ourselves as a satanic or left-hand path party for the world to know? I personally would. I don't choose to advertise my affiliations. So, again, I think it's silly. I think it's kind of retarded, actually, now that I think about it a little harder. And I think it's way overblown. It's been talked about way too much, and I think it's just a dead issue, personally. I think it's kind of irrelevant. If for some reason something happened, Satanists being Satanists, first goal and motivation is for themselves, to improve their lot. And the second would be a collective effort, or a general goal, which would be, in my opinion, the diabolical infestation of the world, pushing our philosophies and fundamentals and ideology into the mainstream, because that's what really influences people. It's pop media, it's popular opinion. That's where the power is. That is how left-hand path organizations can have the biggest effect, by influencing popular opinion and attitude. So, yeah, that being said, also, I guess I could say, as far as the organization and leadership goes, somebody's going to want to be the grand poobah. And when you get a bunch of egos in the room, it's just not going to get along. And I, for one, am not going to call anybody high priest or master. Those are retarded titles, and The last person I called master was a guy with a lightsaber who taught me the ways of the Force. That's it. So, there you go. That's my take.